Garmin Dash Cam 67W promises pocket-sized, wide-angle protection with 1440p HDR and cloud backups. Either we have finally reached set-and-forget road evidence, or it is another compact camera that drops the ball when it matters most. On paper, you get a 180-degree lens, GPS stamping, voice control, parking guard, live view, and a durable shell that shrugs off summer heat. Sounds criminally generous for a tiny cube, but here is the thing. Specs do not win cases, footage does. I installed it on my windshield and drove city, highway, and night routes for 2 weeks to see if it is actually worth your money. I have put the direct link to check current pricing in the description, but before you click anything, let me show you what I discovered after 2 weeks of testing. Here is what the 67W claims to do. It automatically captures incidents in crisp 1440p with Garmin Clarity HDR, tags GPS location, date, and time, and quietly uploads important clips to the Garmin Vault via Wi-Fi. The ultra-wide 180-degree lens sees cross-traffic others miss. Voice control lets you save clips hands-free. Plus, parking guard and live view promise eyes on your car when you walk away. Driver alerts aim to reduce your risk with forward collision and lane departure warnings. Sounds slick, right? But here is where things get interesting. Reality check. They claim crisp detail day and night with a 180-degree lens. What you actually get is excellent center sharpness in daylight, softer edges, and predictable play treating limits at night. Here is why. Spreading 2560 by 1440 pixels across 180 degrees reduces pixel density per degree. It is basic math. A narrower 140-degree lens concentrates pixels. The 67W spreads them wide to capture more scene. Daytime still looks great for context, but reading plates beyond roughly 30 to 40 feet while moving gets tough, especially at night with glare. Garmin's HDR helps control bright sky and shadowy streets, but noise reduction smooths fine detail once the sun sets. They claim set-and-forget incident capture with automatic uploads. What you actually get: reliable G-sensor event locking and GPS tagging, with uploads that only happen when the camera hops onto a known Wi-Fi network. That could be your home garage, not a random parking lot. Evidence. My saved clips uploaded the moment I pulled into range, but nothing went to the cloud while I was out. Upload time for a 1-minute 1440p clip was around 1 to 2 minutes on a decent home network. It works, just not in real time on the road. They claim parking guard and live view protect your car while parked. What you actually get is protection that depends on constant power and Wi-Fi. Here is the catch. Many vehicles cut power to the 12V socket when the ignition is off, so you will need a hardwire kit. And live view only streams when the car can reach a Wi-Fi network. Parked on the street, no Wi-Fi, no live view. Notifications landed on my phone, but there was occasional delay depending on network conditions. They claim voice control for hands-free operation. What you get is mostly good performance if you speak one of the supported languages and keep cabin noise reasonable. In my testing, voice commands were recognized about 7 to 8 times out of 10 with music at moderate volume. Crank the bass or open windows at highway speed and the hit rate drops. They claim driver alerts that encourage safer driving. Reality, forward collision and lane departure warnings are helpful on long highway drives but can be chatty in the city. Bumpy roads or tight lanes triggered warnings I ignored after day 3. Speed and red light camera alerts rely on regional databases, not available everywhere, and require periodic updates. Here is where things get interesting. Durability. They boast a design that withstands hot interiors. My cabin hit triple digits Fahrenheit in a sunny lot, and the 67W kept recording. That said, long sun exposure in some climates still triggers thermal cooldown on any dash cam, and user reviews back that up. The 67W fared better than several no-name cams I have tested, but it is not invincible. The plot twist: the 67W's path to rear coverage. There is no built-in dual-channel setup. Garmin's play is to pair up to 4 dash cams via the Drive app, which works, but buying a second unit for the rear quickly doubles the cost. Detailed breakdown. Video quality. Daytime, crisp in the center with pleasing color and stable exposure thanks to HDR. License plates are legible at close following distances and at stops. Night. Headlights and signage are controlled, but motion blur plus glare reduce plate readability during drive-bys. With the 180-degree lens, you are prioritizing scene coverage over telephoto-like detail. File sizes averaged roughly 150 MB per minute at 1440p, so the included 16 GB card gives about 90 minutes of loop footage before overwrite. I recommend a 64 or 128 GB high-endurance card. App and connectivity. Garmin Drive is polished compared to many budget brands. Pairing over Bluetooth and transferring over Wi-Fi Direct worked reliably after the first setup. Vault Cloud is a genuine plus, but the free plan retains uploads for 24 hours. Longer retention requires a paid plan. What the marketing does not mention loudly, upload speed depends on your home Wi-Fi and big clips take time. Still, for sharing a clip with insurance, it is painless. Parking mode and power. Parking guard motion and incident detection are solid once you hardwire for constant power. Without that, you are essentially limited to brief post-shutdown recording. Live view is only realistic if you park within range of known Wi-Fi, like a home garage. Here is what nobody tells you. Remote monitoring via cellular is not built in, so do not expect a full security camera replacement. Build and mounting. The 67W is tiny, discreet, and uses a magnetic mount with adhesive base. It stayed put over potholes and summer heat. The small 1.5-inch screen is enough for framing and quick playback without turning your windshield into a billboard. Optional CPL filter reduces glare but adds cost. Voice control supports English, German, French, Spanish, Italian, and Swedish only, which matters if you need another language. Review analysis. Amazon shows around 4.2 stars. Fans praise the size, HDR image quality, and simple setup. Common complaints: app connectivity hiccups on certain phones, chatty driver alerts, and parking mode realities if not hardwired. A few heat-related shutdown reports exist, typical for many cams in extreme climates. Verdict: recommended for drivers who value a compact, polished, set-and-forget front camera with rock-solid GPS tagging, respectable 1440p HDR, and convenient cloud sharing. At around $199.95, it is not cheap, but you are paying for reliability, a refined app, and that ultra-wide context. Pros: discreet design, wide 180-degree coverage, HDR with good daytime detail, GPS and Vault Cloud, better than average heat tolerance. Cons: edge softness and night plate limits, parking features demand hardwiring and Wi-Fi, driver alerts can be noisy, no bundled rear camera. Worth it if you want a trustworthy front cam and simplicity. Skip it if you demand 4K detail or true remote parking surveillance. Look at dual-channel systems from Viafo or Thinkware. Stay savage out there. Thanks for watching. If this review saved you from wasting money or helped you find something actually worth buying, I have put the link to check current pricing and read more reviews in the description. And hey, if you do decide to buy through my link, it helps fund these investigations without costing you extra. Drop your questions below, tell me what dashcam you want tested next, and watch my side-by-side of Garmin 67W versus Viafo for the full picture. See you in the next one. Stay savage out there.